Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another video. Do you want to see DC Comics mess up yet another classic masculine character? Do you want to see DC Comics absolutely deconstruct one of the fan-favorite characters of anti-heroes of the 1990s? Well, there you go. So apparently, DC's Lobo and his daughter Crush to start an explosive new miniseries. Spinning out of Teen Titans, Crush has a rage-fueled reunion with her father, DC's main man Lobo, in the 8th issue miniseries Crush and Lobo. Well, for those of you who don't know, Lobo is an anti-hero, an alien bounty hunter, a Tarnian, my favorite comic book character, by the way, who was very popular in the 1990s, and he is very well known for his true masculinity, for being an extremely muscular man, an alien, who swore all the time and hunted aliens and smoked cigars and drank one beer after another, who courted women, many women, and he just was a true escapist character for each and every young man to read in the 1990s. He is, by the way, extremely popular in my own country, the Czech Republic. And, you know, because 2021 is the year when apparently all the remaining characters that are truly masculine are to be fucked up by both Marvel and DC, well, it's Lobo's turn now. So apparently he's got a daughter, she's lesbian, obviously, because everybody's gay in mainstream comics nowadays. Everybody's gay, or non-binary, or transgender, or whatever. Just not a normal freaking human being, or an alien. And of course he's going to be cocked and defeated and shouted on upon by his daughter all the time. And the description of this comic book says, the Crush and Lobo miniseries will star DC Comics' Lobo and his daughter Crush in a rage-fueled father-daughter reunion. Of course it has to be rage-fueled. You can never have your father as an idol, or, you know, the father character has all, you know, really must be troubled nowadays. You can never have a good father today. The father always needs to be a villain or a bastard, or, you know, in any way a negative character. The news was announced along with the DC Pride anthology, obviously, and the first issue will have multiple covers, including a Pride Month variant, obviously. The series begs the question to whether Crush, this is his daughter by the way, will become just like her father, and how their relationship will develop over the course of the miniseries. Crush first appeared in Teen Titans Special number 1 and became a team member. She was created by Adam Glass and Bernard Chang, who gave her a Superman origin story where she crash lands on Earth as a baby outside of Burning Man. But instead of being raised by Ma and Pa Kent, she's raised by David and Lisa Rojas, who were on the run for most of her life before being murdered by a drug dealer. Alright then. I mean, look at the cover. This is absolutely fucking hideous. I mean, deconstruction after deconstruction after deconstruction, and yet another example of the fact that the creators of the mainstream comic book industry are just freaking lazy, and they can't come up with good stories anymore. Good storytelling, proper storytelling, good and classic characters have been moved into the background and replaced by inclusion, representation, diversity, yada 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 yada. Well, but the article continues. The first issue of Crush and Lobo will have 4 covers. The main cover is by artist Chris Anka, whose previous work includes Runaways and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. To celebrate Pride Month, Crush and Lobo is one of a slew of DC titles that will have a Pride variant cover, because everybody from DC Comics is gay. Which will be illustrated by DC newcomer Yoshi Yoshitani. There will also be a 1:25 ratio variant by Christian Ward, who was the ongoing artist of Black Bolt. An exclusive variant by Dan Hibb's team of Teen Titans Go will also be available for retailers. Lobo and Crush have a rocky history, to say the least, with Lobo happy to kill her in the past. Hopefully the miniseries serves as a genuine attempt to further Crush's character development. Oh god, no, please. And she won't fall into her father's corrupt way of thinking. It's fitting that the miniseries begins in June, since Crush will be taking center stage while also being a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. Grab the first issue of Crush and Lobo when it hits comic book stores on June 1st, 2021. Well, guess what? Am I going to read that comic book? No, thank you very much indeed. I'm going to read my collected editions and single issues of Lobo from the 1990s. Thank you very much indeed, and goodbye.